Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody, and a happy new year. Good to see you all. We are here for Game Week 41 Deadline Show. I'm Quinny, and I'm joined as ever in 2025 and all the way through 2026 by Harry Trades. Harry, my co-pilot. Good to see you.
Great to see you, mate. Yeah, not really. I've sent to you. Not really. Yeah, been sort of tapped into the Sorare sort of sphere for the last 2 weeks or so. But yeah, I've been watching not too much Celtic content, to be honest, mate. That's kept me alive, to be honest, over this sort of. I mean, I know we've had games going on and stuff, but my gallery specifically, I haven't really had too much going on, to be honest. So yeah, it's been a nice little break, to be honest. But yeah, lovely to see you and happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year. Good to see you. And yeah, Celtic's kind of turned into like its own Netflix docu-series drama, hasn't it? Of like just craziness that's going on. We signed Julian Araujo today, which for all of us here, by the way, that's a move. That is a move. I'm hyped for it. It should be good. I'm buzzing. Yeah, but yeah, Celtic stuff's been mad. And sorry, the football's normally jam-packed through the festive period, and we've had plenty of it, but me and you were just chatting about it there. This game week, or even this festive period, doesn't feel like there was it wasn't that football intensive, really. It's been a long, quiet week in a way, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably a bias thing in the sense like I don't have much Prem stuff going on. So like, if you had Prem stuff, of course, you'd probably be quite buzzing. Even though the scores have just been like nobody's scoring goals over. There's 4 draws yesterday, 2 goals in 8 games, 2 goals across 8 teams, I think it was. So yeah, it's been quite dire from that perspective. So yeah, maybe there's a chance for some of the sort of lesser teams to pop. But I haven't really kept up with the scores. I've had a few classic lineup go out and stuff. But yeah, we had a bit of Challenger, didn't we? A bit of Scottish League. Over the last few, sort of game weeks or so, I didn't really have the fixtures were really tough. I think looking back now, and the week where you were going for the 5th, I was going for the 4th. That's just kind of, it's just like it's just kind of deflated me, to be honest. I was 5 points off hitting the 4th, so I'm like, I'm just in like a really like a bit of a rut right now. Because I had some really good fixtures. Well, as we'll get into it, there's some decent fixtures in Challenger, despite there not being everyone back this weekend. So I was a bit like really hoping I was going to skip the midweek, like the midweek that just went where like Celtic played Motherwell and whatever that was the weekend, and go full throttle for this one. But I'm back to square one. Yeah, I've been here before though. I'll be here again, type of thing with the streak. So yeah, it is what it is. But it's been a nice little sort of off period.
The come down, the hangover from streak 4 or 5 is brutal, man, isn't it? It's
unbelievable.
Streak 1 and 2, it just that. It's like nothing, isn't it?
No. Especially when you've got good fixtures that are like 4 or 5 capable, like in your head, and and then it's like I don't even want to look what in 5 weeks' time what it could look like, because it might just be a dud week and stuff. So yeah, it really deflates you, man. It really does.
It does. And for anyone that's missed it, I was on streak 5 for the Livingston match, which was last weekend, and wrong goalkeeper choice, essentially. Kieran Tierney's error led to goal, which went crazy viral. It's maybe one of my most viral moments of the year. Right at the end,
I didn't see that. What did it end up on? Like 300k or something?
Oh, I didn't even look at that, by the way. I've never had my Twitter beep so much, just with constant notifications. So I didn't even look at that, by the way.
I know the views were on like 260,000 at one point. So
really?
I think it must be on more now. I don't know how much more though.
Oh Jesus, man! So it did 330.
330 in the end, yeah.
It's so funny, and the funniest thing about it for me is everyone thought I was like taking a shot at Engels with the post.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to save myself. That negative decisive guys, help me out here. You know what I mean? Rather than ganging up on it. So yeah, I had streak 1 for Motherwell. Also didn't work out. Surprise, surprise. But yeah, I'm still on streak 1 for the weekend. We have La Liga back. We've got the Prem up and going, like you were talking about, Harry. There's a wee bit of France as well. I'm seeing a Geronimo Rulli in my lineup builder this weekend. So there's some bits and bobs going on. We always start the deadline show off with the matchups tab, where we see the main runners and riders. We still have AFCON involvement. And Harry, we had a wee question from you actually a minute ago. Twanda, is he back in Lanarkshire, do we think?
I think I saw on the, well, we'll have a look in a minute, but yeah, on the projections, he was, I don't know whether this changed this morning, I've not looked, but yeah, he was 40% on when I looked last night, so, or 40% not on, let's call it, so I think he's back. Whether he starts, I don't know, but he scored a really good goal for his national team, despite them getting, sort of knocked out and stuff, but yeah, I think he's back, according to, the people on Inside, so.
In Torador, what happens to these accounts that end up in disabled, the cards that end up in disabled accounts? They are lost. They are like lost treasures of yesteryear, pirate treasure and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, they're gone. unlucky. You're never going to, nobody will be there to deal with the offers. The account has been closed and the cards, because they're NFTs, well, you can't just take possession of them, as it were. But anyway, we're on the matchups tab. We've got a wee bit of AFCON flying high. We've got a wee bit of some of the European superpowers up the top there. And then you see Hearts and QPR. But it's quite a big top of the table we've got there. PSG, Juve, Benfica, even Inter, Real Madrid.
Yeah, it's quite African Cup of Nations heavy, isn't it? But yeah, Marseille, PSG, two massive favourites in France. And then, yeah, Hearts, Benfica leading the way in Chal. I guess you could argue Juve's Chal as well, technically. QPR stupidly high against Wednesday. Inter, like you said. Madrid's obviously back against Betis. Arsenal being the highest Premier League odds probability, which is interesting. Away to Bournemouth as well. I don't know. It's a weird one, that. Very weird. Brighton massive favourites against Burnley. Never see Brighton in the top 15, do we?
No.
Sporting Porto back-to-back, 60-odd percenters. And then we get to Barcelona away to Espanyol. I guess that's a derby.
Yes.
If there's Barcelona in both names,
Yeah.
decent indication. And then, yeah, Sheffield United, Oxford. Braga for the challengers. A little bit of Spanish second division's back as well. Alongside the French second division I saw on my build yesterday. AC.
Nice.
And then, big one there. City, Chelsea after Chelsea just sacked Maresca. A little bit of a mad one. But we're still in the 60%ers. It's, considering not everything's back, it seems to be enough to go around, to be honest.
Yeah, enough stacks, enough goalkeepers. A lot of other stuff. I actually did a wee bit. Me and Harry were only together for a minute or two before switching on live. So I'm not even sure how we're going to order this, because we don't have. It's quite champy, isn't it? We've got AFCON, wee bit of Chally. It's quite champy.
Should we just get everything out of the way, then go to Champy type of thing?
Yeah.
Or go after the Cup of Nations and then work our way into, because what we got? You got La Liga, Serie A, let's call it League. Yeah, okay. We just don't have Bundesliga for Champ. We'll start with the African Cup of Nations then. South Africa, Cameroon. I guess we're in the knockout stages now, Quinny, right? I think the third places, the third games are done.
I think so too.
So we're into the knockouts. Yeah, Cameroon, South Africa. Loads of cards for Cameroon, and Buemo's got a couple of goals, I think.
Yeah.
Total playing centre back. Baleba. Yeah. Danny Namaso. I think this kid's had some really good write-ups, hasn't he? The Leverkusen lads.
Yeah.
I've seen some bits on that. And then Lyle Foster, one-man army, it seems like, I think he's had a couple of DAs, man, so fair play to him. Mali, Tunisia, Kamora Dumbia, Nene, a couple of Dumbias, Sangare, of course, Basuma. Against, Tunisia, decent mind. Shikri and Hannibal had a score or two now and again. Jan Valery plays for Tunisia. Taneki started the last one, I saw that. Talbi and Ali Abdi from Nice. That'll be an interesting one.
The guy called Daman in goals, that's funny.
I think Daman was
a Tunisian name.
I know. I wonder, what sort of team he plays for, maybe, because he's got a picture. Nigeria have been I've been watching Alexander Wobi's vlogs and stuff, and they're just ripping it up. Their attack threat power is just unbelievable.
Yeah, that team's too good, doesn't it? Really don't know the goalkeeper. Good. Defense is a bit iffy, but the rest of the team's monsters, man.
Moses Simon, Tall Paul, behind these two, Mozambique. He plays for Sporting. Ronaldo obviously at Sunderland. Yeah, should probably walk all over him, but you never know. Another massive percentage. Well, Senegal 87%.
Oh yeah, I love that front line, by the way.
Wow, yeah, that's fun.
And the fullbacks, Diouf and Diatta, that's overkill, man.
Finally have a keeper, not licensed, but I guess carded. Idris Igana Gay and Papa Gay.
There's a great SO7 there, isn't there?
I know, there's a team there. There is a serious team there. Against Sudan, and then Morocco, massive favourites against Tanzania. Samata up front for them. against Brahim's been doing really well, I think, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Hakimi, this might be his first start slash minute, isn't it? I don't think he's played much.
Nah, I think he's been on ice.
Yeah. Neil.
Mazraoui and Aguerd, Bono. Nice defence there. Oh, yeah, Elanawi.
Yeah, El Yanawi, Benahi, Saibari, Abdi's been scoring pretty well, I think.
No, in the
Yeah.
series, a bit surprising. It's like, I wonder if that other guy's been doing well.
Yeah, I don't know. Has El Nasiri's played though, hasn't he? I'm sure.
He probably has, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure, but yeah, massive favourites there for Morocco, and then moving on to Egypt against Benin, or Benin. Yeah,
Yeah.
front three of dreams, and then it's just no face central, isn't it? But yeah,
Gabon's team has been suspended.
Yeah, do you see that? It's because they
No.
didn't get a point at AFCON, so they've just like just dismantled the whole team. I swear.
Wow.
So you had like Aubameyang. There's a couple of players there as well.
Oh, Gabon, of course. Yeah, that's Aubameyang. Buanga.
Wow,
Is he Gabon as well?
he is. Yeah, yeah. They had Buanga. They had Aubameyang. There's one or two others as well, I'm sure.
They've got like, yeah, 4 or 5 guys, don't they?
Yeah. Algeria. I didn't realise Algeria went out, did they? Jesus. That's mental.
Yeah.
Unless they play in the next game week, but I don't think so.
That's what I was thinking. Surely they
Yeah.
didn't get eliminated, but maybe they did.
Well, they won, yeah. I know they won yesterday. Not that that means they went through, but they. I seen Chaibi got a DA for me, but yeah, I don't know. A really weird one. We'll blitz through the championship. A couple of teams played yesterday, I think. I mean, championship just doesn't stop playing, does it, over Christmas? It feels like
Nah.
they play literally every couple of days. I did see Wrexham won, maybe yesterday or the day before, against Derby
Yeah, Algeria
County.
won their group. Ivory Coast, we've not
Ah.
seen them either. So yeah, there's
Interesting.
definitely a few teams not playing in this. It might even just be Ivory Coast and Algeria, Burkina
Got you.
Faso, Dominican Republic,
Yeah.
Congo. Yeah, there's like maybe 2 games that have not caught this game week, maybe.
Yeah, Zhao says they play game week 42. That makes sense.
Mario Lemina is Gabon as well.
Yeah. Yeah, they've got a crazy team, to be fair.
This was a great question from earlier, from Matty. If you've got a double game week hot streak situation, I think after the first game, it will give you the option to maybe cash it out. I think if you hit it, if you didn't hit it,
Because you
then
have the
obviously-
score. Like,
Uh-huh.
if the score's in, I don't think, I think it would just go off whatever score you've got, but who knows?
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah. Birmingham Coventry. Lampard's Cov still flying high. See, Rossinia's linked to the Chelsea job, isn't he?
I think that could be good. We've been fans of a senior on this, I think, for a while. I forget where he was before Strasbourg. Was it Derby? Rico
or
Man's obviously
something.
Hull.
Derby or
Hull.
Hull.
He was
Yeah.
good at Hull, I think it was. Yeah, we've got some Hull fans in the community, for sure.
Yeah, because they had like, what was the kid from Villa? He was at Cardiff as well, winger, really skillful. He scored like one of the
Philogene?
best Rabonas. Yeah, Philogene, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure he had Philogene with him at Hull.
Wow, Cali Muendo to Frankfurt. That'll be good. Frankfurt buy guys and they score goals. Like I've not seen many of them that don't work.
Yeah, that could be quite fun. Leicester, West Brom, bit of a derby. Yeah, Ipswich are flying in there.
Aye.
The switch. I really needed Egeli to score well yesterday, but he was one of the few blanks in that Ipswich side. Who did they? Oh, they beat Oxford, I think it was. Chef U versus Oxford. I think Krastev got a little DA last game.
I think Bamford's been smashing them in, hasn't he?
Is he? Yeah. I
think-
did see that Eli Wahi kid who was at like
Frankfurt as
he's
well.
just gone to he went to Nice yesterday.
Ooh, that could be good. He was very good in
Yeah.
France.
Yeah, he had a nice little run for a while, didn't he? Wow, I can't believe they're 71% on in the championship. That's unheard of. It feels like
Yeah.
not many. Well,
Nice
yeah,
team.
Madsen's a decent one. Yeah, Madsen's been pulling up trees a little bit. I don't know how Varane's been doing, but he's projected 100, so he must be doing okay.
Philip Clement's Norwich City.
Philip, Norwich versus Stoke. Sorba, Manhoof, your boy, Lowell.
87 in the midweek.
Yeah, is he a centre mid? Is he? I thought he was a centre back.
Yeah, somewhere in the middle. But he's just like a big
Is he?
guy.
Millwall, Swansea. Camille Negley, love it.
Got the Ron Ivanovic up front.
And then last but not least, Middlesbrough, Southampton.
How are Southampton doing? That Cienza and Jander looked like they could have done well this year.
Yeah,
Or
they've
potentially.
definitely got better the last like 10 games. They started terribly. They were like bottom of the league, but I don't know where they actually are now. But yeah, Harvey Beller's been scoring well. They've definitely turned the corner, but I saw on Twitter everyone's like fuming. They keep bringing Leo Cienza off at half time, and they're blaming it on the fact that Germany don't play over the Christmas period, so like he's not used to playing over this period. But he's literally been subbed at half time every last 2 or 3 games. Really
Wow.
strange. Like, sometimes it can be tactical, but they reckon it's like we have to protect him type of thing. It's, I don't know, but
Yeah, manages minutes. The
yeah,
championship's 46 games. Not many people have got that. Never
it
mind the
is
cup.
brutal.
You know.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It is a lot. Moving on to League 2. It's annoying we don't have. I didn't see Contender open, Quinny. I don't think. I don't think
I don't
it's
think it
open.
is. No, I don't think it
Yeah,
is. I'll check it now.
because I had a couple. Like I had Lassonaire turn up in my gallery, and I was just like, oh my,
Yeah.
my builder, and I was like, oh no, I can't really play him anywhere other than
Yeah,
All
Charlie's
Star.
only in season region.
Yeah. Farron said, is Luton not in the champ? I don't think so anymore. Pretty sure they went down, didn't
Teddy's in the building. Julian.
they? Yeah, Teddy at home.
I was saying to you before we came on, I've not built all my teams yet, so I didn't even know Teddy was playing.
Yeah, neither did I.
It's a nice
I haven't
surprise.
really, I haven't really done my all-star lineups. I think I've done like all my regions.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah, I saw that. Perret has gone on loan, hasn't he, to Southampton? I don't think Basnu will start, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Perret will probably play.
Perez was raging. He went to Hamburg and didn't get minutes.
Yeah, he's going to play somewhere, surely.
So he can't go somewhere else and no get minutes. Like,
Oh, we've got Nakamura as well, couldn't he, at home?
oh, yes.
It could be a little cheeky little all-star week here. Saint Etienne away. Okay.
Oh, I've got 3D1s in All Star. Bring it on.
Nice. Amiens versus Nancy. Pau versus Rodez.
So it sounded good to you, Harry. What did you get for Christmas?
I did get I've been wanting to start baking sourdough for a long time. So I've
Ooh.
got, yeah, so I don't know whether you know the process of sourdough, Quinny, but it's a very strenuous process, and it takes sometimes weeks to even get your sourdough starter up and running. So yeah, I've got like starter, I've got like the cast iron skillet thing you have to bake the bread in and whatever, and just all the sort of things you need to go with making sourdough. So yeah,
Sweet.
that was the main thing. To be fair, I didn't really get much else. Bits of clothes. I did get a new pair of football boots. I got a pair on sale for like 60 quid. But yeah, I was
Nice.
desperate in need of some footy boots to get back into five-a-side and stuff. But yeah, that was about it, mate. What about you?
I got some Transformers.
Nice.
So I was happy with that. Harry Breeds.
Yeah. Harry Bread.
Oh, Harry Breeds.
Bakes. Yeah, Harry Breads.
Harry Bakes. I read that as Breeds.
And mate, sourdough's like the starter is like it's literally you have to like keep it alive. Like it's like you keep it in a jar and it breathes air and stuff. Like it's like its own living organism.
It's
It's
like
kind
yeast
of
and all
wild.
that you're dealing with, isn't it?
Yeah, like you've gotta like transfer into new jars every day. Like today's my 5th day, so today's the day I can actually bake it because I've been doing it, for 5 days. Um, but yeah, we'll have to see if this after I finish today, I need to transfer it into a different jar, and then hopefully it rises, and then I can start baking.
Good luck, mate. Buzzing for it.
Thank you, appreciate it. And then we end on Toa versus Red Star. Serie A Primera Liga, moving into Braga versus Estrella. I did see your boy's injured, didn't he? What's his name?
Laggers. Aye.
Yeah, Laggers. Big Laggers.
Benfica. Ooh, good game at them.
Benfica's the punchy one, isn't it? 80% now. That was like 70%, 75%, I think, last time I looked. Yeah.
They're on the brink of signing the guy from Trabzonspor, Batikov.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Ukrainian
the defender?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's been heating up on my timeline for the last day or two. Don't know where the fuck they're playing, Bucks. They've got Araujo, they've got the other young guy.
And Silva, yeah.
Silva, yeah, that's his, and then obviously Otamendi, but yeah, I've seen that.
That's a bit mad. And we have Porto away to Santa Clara. Hate these 60s.
Yeah, same, man. Just want Vega to be back fit and just own the team again.
Moore is in. Fernandez wasn't on to play last time they played, and he ended up playing over Costa, who was on projected to start anyway. So yeah, maybe these won that little duel there for Millicao. A couple of players here. Oh yes, the young pups. Oh, Mikey.
A wee homemade aphrodisiac. Rook, I've got some cards.
Yeah, they had Mantle. Yeah, he's a mad one. And Vittoria at home as well. I had to unvault my... I didn't realise Diouf's still away with Senegal, I guess. So I unvaulted the second keeper of Nice to get a French team out, because he was hiding away in the vault.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love a wee bit of vault action.
And then we get to Portugal, Sporting. Don't think there's many shocks there. A couple of injuries, isn't there, right now? Yeah. Concludes Portugal, and then we'll do Segunda, and then we'll move on to the Scottish Prem.
Nice. I say there's not too much to fire through there, is there?
No, not really.
Keep on top of.
Yeah, give us a nice bit of time to get some teams in order. Look at that. Vicente, Martin, Villabra. That's a nice little front three.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is tasty. I'm waiting to see if Araujo comes into my lineup builder for the weekend.
Ooh. Oh yeah. Did you buy one? Did you, or do you have one?
I bought one like a week ago when the rumour, or maybe not even a week ago, a few days ago when the rumour first came out, 12 quid in season.
Oh really? Who's he got cards for?
Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Just jumped on it, so screw it, 12 quid. Even if he doesn't move. Like 12 quid, who cares?
That's an interesting one. He definitely suits the system. Like,
big time, man.
For sure, you know.
I'm hyped for it. The only worry is the injury concern, but I remember watching him at even Las Palmas, which when I was looking at it was longer ago than I remember. I thought that was like last season, but I think it was like 2 seasons ago. But yeah, that's when they had like Sergi, they had Malero, they had a decent team. Marvin was good. They had a nice wee. Maybe Maxime Perrone was that season. They had a wee fun collection Las Palmas that year when they had Araujo on loan. I like him a lot, man. I think it's going to be a great move as long as he's fit. If he's another Iheanacho type where he's just going to get injured or Sorare every 3 games, you know, then it's going to be a pain in the backside. But buzzing for it. I said in my post about it. I know we're kind of jumping the gun a wee bit, but when we signed Alistair Johnson from Montreal, he was like the 3rd best or the 5th best right back in MLS. He was brilliant. But at that time, Araujo was the number 1 right back in the league, like unquestionably. Transfer value, prospect potential, whatever. And he had a
euphoric rise, didn't he? But then it just feels like injuries and stuff kind of slowed him down.
Yeah. Wow, someone got their Araujo unique. Well done to you. Hopefully that's a
Wow,
lot of fun.
that is fun. Wonder what that went for.
Feel free to strike expert if you can. There's Las Palmas again. Speak of the devil.
Yeah, I actually had a Las Palmas collection, but I can't remember if Araujo's in it or not. It's like I can't even think who the main players at the time. Who's the defender we liked? The left-footed
Cardona.
lad. Yeah,
Oh,
Cardone,
Coco.
Coco. But
Mika
then the other
Marmol.
guy, Mika Marmol. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Harvey Elliott maybe on his way to the MLS. Really?
Wow.
Jesus.
Wow. From Aston Villa. Well, that's you know who was the last person to trod that path?
Carlos Hill.
Carlos Hill. Exactly. a wee guy with techers going from
Yeah,
Villa. Is he
that
going
would
to
be
the Revs?
ridiculous.
Imagine he went to the Revs. It would be very serendipitous. I seen James has been linked to the Crew.
Yeah, I actually saw that as well. I don't know how much truth there was in it, but yeah, I definitely did see it.
It's a real Zilla right hand replacement, that isn't it?
Big time. Right, into the Scottish Prem then. Kilmarnock at home to the Highbees.
No Boyle and
Mulligan.
Bowie's interesting, but otherwise team
Oh,
looks
yeah.
pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looked like whoever Hibs played last week, they obviously scored really well, but then it was like literally Boyle was the only like attacker that didn't score well. Like everyone else had some like 70s, 80s, 90s. Wow,
Yeah.
you got the unique for 70 quid. Oh my god.
Well done. Wish I looked at that category, by the way. I'd have probably just done that for banter.
Yeah, that's insane.
I wonder if a classic unique works as an in-season at Rare. No?
uh don't know. That's funny though. I actually don't know. I really don't know. What
Surely.
happened to Charlotte?
Charlotte for Elliot. Ooh, yeah, well, I suppose former Aston Villa manager there. I know he didn't ever work with Elliot or anything, but
Yeah, yeah.
probably got some links at the club and whatnot. Get into some agency
That'd
years
be
and
crazy.
Dean Smith. Forgot the guy's name there.
Yeah, Dean Smith. Dundee Derby, Quinny.
Dundee Derby. Yeah, tough one to call, by the way. Both teams are a bit dodgy in their own way. Dundee United stronger, you would say, overall. But yeah, these Derby matches can go either way. So, yeah, it'll be interesting. Just looking at the Dundee team there. Yeah, it's not really anything to be scared about. I think Dundee United would be favourites and probably do win this. But, yeah, these types of matches are hard to call.
Yeah, Derby games are really tough to call. Hearts being the highest win percentage this weekend versus Livingston.
You know, I can see it, man.
Could this be, 3-4 to nils, or is it too much?
Yeah, probably could be, to be honest with you. I think from watching Celtic against Livy, like Livingston were the least. They're bottom for a reason, Like like Hearts clean sheet's pretty good looking, and Hearts at home, they'll be confident. The place will be a sellout. I could see it's been a famous result for them, especially because Celtic Rangers the same weekend. I'm not too sure what days and times everyone plays, but the psychology of that might play into it a little bit if they already know the result or, whatever. So, yeah, I think it's a big one for Hearts. You've got Hearts stacked and stack it up.
Yeah. Ooh, interesting. Like, will Milne play in a 3? I thought he was more of one of these two, wasn't he?
Yeah, it probably is. Like Millen and Steinwinder is left and right
Okay.
back.
Yeah.
McEntee on one side, Kizarides on the other.
Got you.
Yeah, it'll probably be quite similar to what we've seen in the past. But maybe with it being Livy, that you do get that slant on it because Livy just don't have attackers on the pitch, really.
Right.
But yeah, it's kind of the same team, I think, isn't it?
Yeah. Interesting. And then Falkirk Aberdeen. Falkirk favourites. I know they're home, but slight favourites.
That's cool for Falkirk, by the way. Keelan Adams is back, so Keelan Adams and Bain for me. Love a bit of that. Yeah. Connor Allen scores very well also, by the way. Anyone on a budget after a defender scores very well. Very cheap as well. Aberdeen team's nice. Carlson, Nisbet, Armstrong. Nice team.
Yeah.
But yeah. Decisives, I'll take them.
100%. I'm waiting for my first Armstrong. Actually, no, I've had my first Carlson DA. I've not had my first Armstrong yet. And then Motherwell, St Mirren. These are both my boys.
Yeah, both on cloud nine. Both beat Celtic recently.
Yeah,
Both living their
both
best life.
flying.
Stephen Robinson, the manager of St Mirren, was previously
Yeah.
the manager of Motherwell and took them to a cup
Ooh,
final, which Celtic beat them in. So,
wow.
don't you want to
Okay.
say revenge manager game somewhat or somehow,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
wee bit of an element there.
Okay, okay.
Stephen O'Donnell, I think,
Interesting.
used to play for St Mirren. Paul McGinn used to play for St Mirren.
Yeah.
Don't think anyone else has walked that line, but there's a few wee connections across this team. I'm
Celtic
not sure
got
about.
Elliot Watted, didn't they?
Oh, big time, mate. He was so good. It was the first time I've really watched Motherwell properly, and they were fantastic. That Elijah Just is good as well, by the way.
He
And
glides, isn't he? He's like a little Bernardo Silva type.
totally. And the thing I liked about him is he's got like the only way I would describe it is he's got like, bones made of steel, but he looks like a wee guy. But mate, he was like backing into scales. He was rolling scales. Scales couldn't
Uses
deal
his
with him.
body well.
Yeah, and like even running shoulder to shoulder, nobody was like knocking him off. But he had like I don't know how many BCMs he got against us, but he should have scored. He had like 3 good chances. I don't know if any of them were quite BCM-y, but clear
Yeah, yeah.
chances. And if someone could sign him from Motherwell, like just to use the stereotypical examples, like an Ajax or a Sporting Lisbon or something like that, and they could sharpen him up to be a finisher or a better crosser.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he's got that stuff you can't teach in that sense. Like say bones of steel. Like he's got that
Right.
hardness about him, and like you say, he's a talent. He's got a bit of flair. I was really impressed with Just and Watt. I really liked them both.
Yeah, they're cooking something big time, Motherwell, but
The wee boy Saeed as well will do well in this league. I don't know what his future is outside of Scotland, but in this league, that wee Saeed is very, very good.
his header was unbelievable. I don't know how
Yeah,
much you knew about it, but Jesus, it was yeah, a really good header. Yeah, tough one to call. I mean, you've got to
could
fancy
be nil
Motherwell
nil.
in their
You seen
form.
Callum
Yeah.
Ward's L5 or L10 or whatever it is,
Oh
by the
my
way.
God. I've
Turned
I've
into
got a
Burgos.
super rare and his rare, and I don't seem to hit any of this. Like he scored well every single game, and I've not like taken advantage of it at all.
Oh,
It's because I don't have an in. Well, I do. I have Stephen O'Donnell in season, but I didn't know he was going to start against Celtic, so that was like he was 40% on. I do have a Welsh, but he's classic, so it's like it's tough to play them all. But yeah, Tuanda's behind side here, so yeah, hopefully he gets some minutes at least. And then the big one, Quinny, tomorrow sort of well, early afternoon, I think it is for you.
yeah.
What are we
It's always early in
thinking?
the day, these games. I don't know. I think it will be Kenny for Hatate, and we'll basically see the
Yeah.
same team that played Livingston and Aberdeen. I think from his comments post-match, he had to make rotations against Motherwell, and I guess that's based on like sports science and minute management and whatever. And that's really for me where the Motherwell game went wrong. If you know, and this was something I didn't really say in my post matches or anything, but I was pretty annoyed with in the aftermath. But see if the manager knows, like we've all played Football Manager, Harry plays Footium, I play MFL. And see when you're looking at minute management and you see your players' fitness going down, you always look at it with the fixture list, right? And if he's looked at the fixture list and went, I'm going to go full strength against Livingston and half strength against Motherwell to be ready for Rangers, it's just like, it's just amateur, you know. Like Livingston, you could have definitely made better subs and managed the team better to protect the minutes in the legs to then have a better shot at Motherwell, yada yada. And yeah, the Livingston result was good to see, and I get the value on just winning the game that you're playing rather than thinking too far ahead. But I was really upset with how he managed the game against Motherwell. It was quite poor. The team looked clueless, and I think the main reason for that is like the left-hand side, Tierney, McKeown, Maeda has been working like a dream, and that was totally destroyed, that dynamic. No McKeown, Maeda was centre forward, Tierney was left wing, and both, there was just no, again, the weaknesses we had under Rodgers and some other times is like everyone's dead straight to the ball. And see, this system with Nancy, it made a lot of people show at an angle or arrive on an angle. Passing just works a lot better. You know what it's like, Harry, if everyone's square
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
time, you can't really give the ball, can't move. It doesn't go anywhere. It just goes back and forth. Everyone plays to their nose. And it got like that, you know, like it just went too
Interesting.
one-dimensional. So I think it'll go back to the team that played Livy and played Aberdeen, which is Kenny up front, otherwise the same team as what's on screen. Araujo
Do
from
we
the
think
bench.
do you think these odds are a little bit lopsided a little bit? Oh no.
Home advantage normally does make a big difference in these games. form coming into it is a factor, but it's a weird thing to quantify because sometimes it means everything, sometimes it means nothing.
Yeah.
It's really down to the players. When I look at their team, Tavernier, Suter, Raskin, Sterling, they're the only ones that I look at and think they're Derby ready, like hardened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Butland, Fernandez, Magoma, Gassama, Asgard, he gets sent off in the last game. They're all Chermiti. I think they're all bottle merchants in the making. Whereas when I look at our team, like you're worried about Ralston getting his pants pulled down. You're worried about chances being missed. But I'm not worried about us not being shoulder to shoulder with them, going toe to toe, if you get me.
Mm-hmm. No, it'd be an interesting game. I mean, you've got to think goals with how much Celtic have been conceding and scoring, I guess, but mainly conceding.
Yeah,
you never know. It's a derby, isn't it?
Trusty versus Chermiti will be a 1v1. Rangers will be trying to ping him in and he would try to get around him. Trusty for a last man tackle was a great bet this game week, by the way.
He loves the last man tackle, doesn't he?
He got one in the last match. He should probably, since Wilfred Nancy's came in, he's probably made like 7 of them, but they're not all being counted as tackles. Maybe some of them have been clearances or interceptions and such. But Trusty last man tackle is like something you can look at, I think.
It's interesting because I remember with the Crew, I'm sure it was either Amundsen or Chaburka. Like one of the defenders would always get a last man tackle.
They loved it, didn't they, that back three?
Yeah. So I wonder if there's a little sort of thing that just carries over there in the way he obviously plays. But yeah, interesting one. We'll try. I want to really try and watch that if I can on Saturday.
It won't be boring. It will not be boring.
And then I guess we get into what we got: Prem League,
we champion bits,
Serie A, and La Liga. Yeah, we've still got. We've got all that. Let me do a little refresh.
I'll take the champ, guys. We'll go with Serie A.
Okay.
I'll hit a wee refresh as well, in case you need to click some buttons in the background, Harry. Then we'll get into proper team building. The top one we've got up here is Inter Bologna. I think that was really high on the match tab, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was one of the higher ones.
Oh, Luis Enrique.
Ooh, I didn't even know he played for him, if I'm being honest. Jesus.
There's a few Luis Enrique's. I do struggle to keep up with them all. But
that one's the Marseille lad, right?
Yes, it is.
I'm sure, the Brazilian. He was really good for Marseille last year.
Good SO. He's like one of those Monaco defenders that just rips 80s for fun, wasn't he? But I know he's a Marseille guy, but it's that French element. Verona Torino's on screen. Torino actually quite good. Look quite good in this one, I think. Nice team, nice players, and Verona have not really got much to offer.
Have you seen Vlasic's L7?
Vlasic? No, I've not. Is it good?
He's got like a DA in every single game.
Oh, that's lovely.
Like, bar none.
That is lovely. We love a wee bit of Vlasic love. That's good.
Yeah. He's found his feet again.
Fiorentina Cremonese is on screen. I think Fiorentina have got a new manager or something. I don't know why I'm thinking about that, but there you go. Lazio Napoli is on screen. Lazio are in free fall. Castellanos looks to be on his way to West Ham.
I think I'm pretty sure it's done.
I thought that too, but he's here 10%.
Huh.
So yeah, I thought it was done too. I think it is all but done. That was updated 17 hours ago, so yeah, who knows. Juve and Lecce. Oh, that's a big good one for the Juve stack. Openda and David has been a nightmare for me. They're always 50-50. None of them are scoring anyway, so you're not missing out on much, but hard to back. This Juve team's been minging for so long, man, hasn't it?
I know. For your SO5, it's just been a car crash, hasn't it? They just don't score well. Nobody, really.
Yeah.
Locatelli had a period, didn't he? But we never had cards.
Yeah. They're at home at Lecce. Maybe somebody will get something good out of that. Atalanta Roma, the Gasperini revenge match. This will be the first time he's went back to Bergamo since leaving Bergamo.
Ooh, yeah.
The Roma manager. So this will be fun. 3-4-3 versus 3-4-3. A fight to the death. Could be fun to watch. Decisives all round.
I feel like Roma's turned it up a notch recently. Like I watched them against somebody. Dybala looked unbelievable. I can't remember who it was against. Like their last game. I think they were at home. They look really good.
Thank you very much, Guff Farm. Make sure to check out Harry Trades' channel, linked in the description of the video as well. Some great content over there. And yeah, Dybala always gets into this mode, Harry, when his contract's up. I think he's out of contract end of the season. And,
yeah.
he'll He'll be trying to impress those Saudis. I think the injury record he's got. I don't think anyone else in Italy will be paying him the money he's used to. Genoa Pisa's on screen for any of you nutters that are after it. Could be the game Malinowski. That's a big one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pisa at home. Sassuolo Parma is on screen now. In case any are after that. Then we get to Pisa, double game week for them. They take on Como. Butes, I think he's a double game week action. Couldn't start one of the games. It's fun. Valle, Diego Carlos, my boy. Como's other game is against Udinese. Yeah, good luck picking some of these guys. I guess a double game week kind of protects you in a way. I've seen Lennon Miller got some minutes in the last game for Udinese. He's not in the depth chart there. Maybe we can see him off the bench. I did see that they're maybe going to try and loan him out somewhere. Maybe it was France. I think it was Strasbourg that would link to Lennon Miller.
Yeah. I think you're right, yeah.
So maybe watch out for that involvement or not. And then we've got AC Milan away to Cagliari. Cool. And then after Serie A, where will we go? France?
Yeah.
First up, we've got a Paris derby. This is the derby weekend. Dundee, Glasgow, Paris. Is there an Italy one, I wonder? No, there wasn't. But yeah, the Paris derby, that's a fun one. New money versus new money.
Any ex-clubs there? No. Did Okone play for PSG? I don't know. I'm just...
Maybe Academy. I know him as a Lille guy, but...
Yeah, good point.
But a lot of these guys go through the same academies, don't they? And then end up in other clubs.
Ooh,
yeah, full strength team.
Trapping goal, just about, apparently.
Oh, he's the former PSG player, Kevin Trapp.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, nice catch there.
Lille take on Rennes. This Jacquet is getting a lot of big links. Jeremy Jacquet.
Yeah, people are really interested in him, I've seen.
Leo looks the part. Giroud at start. Ethan Mbappe on the wing. Monaco Lyon. Not a derby, but certainly a clash of the Titans of sorts. All the big hitters in defence are there. Hradeckis and goals. And Lyon, yeah, it's pretty much a full-strength team for them as well, isn't it? Lorient Metz. Gurterheim could have a good one. Le Havre against Angers. Not really much to say about these guys. Then get Brest against Auxerre. Brest have got some players. Chautard, De Castillo, Ajorc, Chardonnay, Lala.
Yeah, they're not too bad.
Yeah. Marseille Nantes. Matt O'Reilly. Oh, I might use that. Vermeeren. Højbjerg. That's a muscle midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, this could be a really good game if you're not back in PSG. Marseille Nantes, you've got to fancy Marseille here.
Oh, yeah. Good point. Good differential.
Greenwood, Pac-Chow.
Nantes are weird, but man, Nantes can break your weekend. Like, they're funny that way.
I didn't realise Cabella was at Nantes. When did that happen?
Yeah, did that.
I love Remy Cabella.
Yeah. Remy Cabella, Nantes. Let's have a peek. He's barely showed up. Yeah, he's not even played for them yet.
Wow. Mad.
So that'll be a debut. Is that a former club? Cabella's been around. Lille is what I mainly remember him from, but...
I've got Lille in my head, yeah.
Guys in France play for them all, but don't they, sometimes? Mm-hmm. Look at Jonathan Klaus. He's almost finished the sticker book collection at this point.
Santa Claus.
Nice take on Strasbourg. Teams are on screen here. There's the Klaus boy there. Dupé in goals, Harry.
Yeah, got my Dupé out of the shell.
Unvaulted.
Yep.
Toulouse Lons. I wanna be Edward. Good game for him. Tovan. Really wish I got a Lons collection just for the Edward at the beginning of the season when it was cheap. But there you go. After that, we'll go to La Liga. Updated 20 minutes ago. We'll hit a wee refresh. I actually quite like the look of La Liga this game week for Champ, La Liga in general. Don't know about All-Star right enough. Celta take on Valencia.
That's weird. that Neo El Yanawi or whatever. Like I've got his card, and normally it shows like a double game week, but it doesn't even show. Like look at that. It does
Oh yeah.
here,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't. Normally it shows both games. That's a tricky one. That.
Is it All Star you're in, or yeah, it's All Star.
No. Well, no, you're right. No, I'm in Challenger here. I wonder
Yeah, well
if that's the reason.
the nation, the international game won't be in the region.
Won't pop up, will it?
No,
Yeah.
you just get the DNP for the domestic match. You won't attend.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Strongest centre Vigo's been in a little while. Beltran and Hugo Duro up front for Valencia.
Yeah.
That'd be an interesting one. Sevilla take on Levante. Ruben Vargas up front with Alexis Sanchez. Harry, that sounds fun.
Oh, that is fun. Yeah, Vargas is supposedly he's supposed to be back, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a look. Tell you what, sorry, I was just gonna have a look on Football Fantasy just in case. Yeah, see, they have Vargas at 20%.
We then have the Barcelona derby. The derby weekend continues. We've got lots of derbies everywhere.
Yeah.
The Louis and Ferran's 50-50. The site me and Harry normally refer to for La Liga has Ferran into play. Otherwise, it's the same team. So watch out for that if you've got a Lewandowski or a Ferran. Both will feature, just who starts the question, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Sociedad take on Atleti. This is one of my derbies for sure. And they've got a new manager now, Sociedad. They've brought in the guy that was the Hoffenheim manager for a while. I can't pronounce his name. It's like Italian sounding, Mazzaro or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Normally plays a 3-5-2 or a 3-4-3, but he's been training 4-2-3-1.
Interesting.
And yeah, this looks like the team. The attack line seems quite nailed. The only thing that's up in the air a bit is the engine room from the training reports we've had coming out. So watch out for that. If you're backing them in this game, which you need to be as mad as me to do. Your boy, Mr. Reliable, Marcos Llorente is back alongside Poops.
Well, this is a Harry Trades derby now, Quinny. I've got Teke Kubo. I crafted a super rare Kubo. Yeah.
Super? No freaking way.
From a standard draw, like raw dog. I swear.
Video for that?
No. Well, remember I was in your chat and I said I crafted a Brazilian. Well, I just said maybe I crafted a Brazilian and a Japanese, and you tried to guess.
Oh yeah.
But then it just fizzled out. But yeah, I crafted. Who's
Sounds
the
great for
Brazilian?
a video. I didn't want to spoil the video. I didn't want to. Didn't want to give the
it was. Well, I'm just looking now. It was 10 days ago. Yeah, I literally haven't made a video for that long. But I actually crafted Aspas as well.
Wow. Who was the Brazilian?
Who was the Brazilian? Oh, Edison. Not super
nice.
rare. Yeah.
Nice. Well done, H.
Yeah, that was literally the same. Yeah.
Well, Kubo's
10 days
coming.
ago.
Crafted that at the perfect time, mate. He's coming back into the team.
I know. Look, I couldn't believe his scores. I just clicked top right and it was just Kubo. I was like, oh my god, look at his scores. Yeah, he's doing.
Coming back into the mix. That's a huge card, Harry, for you.
I know, yeah, especially as a forward as well, because I can play him with Yamal, to double forward. So that's pretty fun.
Elche Villarreal's on screen if anyone wants it. Elche are quite good at home, so I wouldn't take Villarreal. I've got my 4 Villarreal cards together, but I'm not saying it's like a great game for them. I just put them together,
Mm-hmm.
Gonzalo Garcia going to start for Real Madrid up front is interesting.
Wow. Huh.
Teams all over the place for Real Madrid at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then we get Vallecano, Getafe. This is actually what we call a minor Madrid derby. So the derby weekend continues. Vallecano and Getafe are both like suburbs of Madrid. They're both like, I don't know when cities you guys are from, but I'm from Glasgow. And this is kind of like St Mirren versus Partick Thistle. Like it's kind of, they're in and around Glasgow and they're just the weird guys and whatever, So it should be well attended. I expect this to have a nice atmosphere. Probably 0-0. We've had a derby there. Mallorca at home at Girona. There's something about Girona that was in the back of my head just now. I forgot what it was. Arnaud Martinez is in midfield, Harry, with the captain's armband. Saganikov up front. Ivan Martin. Pablo Maffeo. It'd be a good win for Maffeo against Alex Moreno. That'll be a good shift for him. Brian Hill. Oh, yeah. Matteo Joseph. This will be an interesting one for both those teams. Osasuna. Javi Galan straight into the team, Harry. Did you get one?
It didn't, mate. No, I remember you telling me, and then I looked. Someone bought the Super Air for like 18 quid 20 minutes ago, type of thing. I missed it.
Ferran backs Ferran to start. I know you missed the bottom dollar cheap ones, but in case you maybe got a
I,
wee
I
budget one
haven't really
still.
looked since, if I'm being completely honest, but yeah, probably missed the boat there.
Alaves against Oviedo. Harry, how you feeling about this?
Well, we're never, I say we as Oviedo, we're never favoured, are we? So I think it's like 19% win percentage. I mean, I didn't think Alaves were really up to too much, but that's not to say, obviously Escandel and whoever else can do a little bit. But yeah, new man. Well, we mentioned it, didn't we? New manager. So I think this is maybe his second game for Oviedo.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm going Costas Escandel. I'm not going with the right back, or I've got Bailly as well. To be fair, yeah, keeping it sort of simple. I mean, you can never be confident, can you? To go into a game away for Oviedo,
it's,
sadly.
it's like a battle of the defense stacks. So Alaves
You'd
is like a
hope so,
defense team,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, like I don't think Alaves score a ton, do they really? I don't
This
know.
guy Lucas Boy isn't. He's a huge lad, but I think
Yeah,
he
yeah.
fought for MLS recently, didn't he? Did he not go MLS? No.
Really? I recognise the name. I couldn't tell you where from though.
I seen him play for Elche when I went to Elche. He's
Yeah, yeah,
huge,
yeah.
mate. He's massive, but he scores. SO5 scores aren't. But if you look at his goals, he struggles to break 5 and 6 a season. I think he's not a big
Because
formidable guy.
what's he called? Pretty decent, isn't he? Vicente used to be a bit of a boy.
Vicente, Dennis Suarez is in the team as well. It'll be
Suarez, yeah.
a set piece game. Clearances, headers, double doubles, winning duels. Good defensive game, I think, for both teams.
Yeah.
And then we get to the Prem. Now, I was saying when I was doing members yesterday, Harry, if you're on a good streak in Prem, I don't mind backing City in this one. Maresca's
No,
been
not at
sacked.
all. Yeah.
Caicedo's also suspended. And City are going up the gears. I know they blanked against Sunderland, but hey, like Sunderland, have got, I've been saying it all year, a hard as nails defence,
Yeah.
and there's no shame in that. Maybe a wee bit of shame for City because it's City, but outside of that,
100%.
um, Haaland could smash. Cherky's going to rip.
Mm-hmm.
Foden's on it.
Guardiola back in.
Yep, Rodri's back training as well. Good times, good
Yeah.
vibes in camp.
Reinders had a little bit of a rest, didn't he? I think in that Sunderland game.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'd back him. I'd back him to do well.
I don't even know who's taking the team, to be honest with you. Cal McFarlane will take over. I like Enzo. I like the thought of Andre Santos maybe getting some minutes and showing himself. Estevao could pop up. Cole Palmer, ex-club, obviously. But I think City are just well oiled
Yeah.
now, aren't they?
I just think Chelsea will just. I know they've got a new manager, and maybe sometimes new manager bounce works, but it just feels like no Caicedo. I feel like they're just going to roll over. Personally, I don't think they've got enough sort of. Kirk. I didn't watch the Sunderland game, but it was 0-0, wasn't it? Was it 1-1? Yeah, 0-1.
Yeah. I think Cherky made some good chances and they were missed.
Yeah, he had some AA, didn't he? So yeah, he must have done all right.
Leeds versus United. Lucas Nemeka continues to start. Brendan Aronson's doing well these days. Bornau's in the team finally. And they play Man United. Cunha, Xerxes, Sesko.
Mate,
On
Man
paper,
United,
man, that's
honestly.
wild.
I've been watching United's last couple of games just because I've had them on over here, and like, mate, they're a mess. It's
Oh, yeah.
unbelievable, mate. Like the one game they had. I mean, it didn't look like this. I couldn't even tell you what formation they were playing. But Dorgu plays like right wing. They've got like honestly, it's a farce. Genuinely, it was a game I watched. Like Neville does his podcast after. I
Uh-huh.
think it was the Wolves game where they drew like last. It
Yes.
must have been the last game. And Neville says in the thing, he was like, this was the most obvious 4-2-3-1, like Xerxes behind Sesko, Dorgu, Cunha, like, and two centre mids, which they did. But he did something, it was just mental. It was so obvious. Just play 4-2-3-1. Like, you just have the players to do that right now because you can't do anything else. Everyone's injured. And it was like, you've just got to, like, just admit that you're making, like, unnecessary sort of mistakes and stuff. And, mate, Wolves should have beat them, by the way. I know you probably didn't watch a game, but Wolves
Yeah.
had some chances, I tell you, honestly.
Fair play. And yeah, it feels like he's going down with the ship on it, eh? I don't mind a guy sticking to tactics and principles and all that, right? But and I've not listened to Ruben Amorim much this year. I've maybe got a wee bit Wilfred Nancy still in my head, right? But one thing that I think a lot of guys hang on to too much is like a lot of good coaches say, like Peps and all these other guys, like the formation doesn't really mean that much, you know, and you can still play the same way you want to and play 4 at the back, 5 at the back, 2 up front, 1 up front. You can still kind of make the same things happen. You're picking, oh, well, do you know what? We don't actually have 6 midfielders. I've only got 4. So I can only use 3 of them from the start. And I'm just babbling, but I think we're all on the same page. It's like that. It's like that person has just got a terrible opinion on something, and they've been proved wrong, and they could still stubborn. Like whatever gave them the opinion in the first place, they could still talk about, but they just go down with the ship of the whole idea, the whole concept, the whole premise, rather than just, all right, well, half of it was nonsense, but the thing I still thought you can still talk about or hang on to, you know, it's just fighting a losing battle ultimately. Villa Forest is an interesting one.
Yeah, I can't imagine. I'm sure Villa would be quite high. I know the odds aren't on there right now, but I'd fancy Villa there to be quite high odds because Forest away have been a bit weird, I think.
Yeah, Forest certainly not super convincing. Definitely like giving teams a fight and stuff, but feels like Villa are in a really, really good place. Like Rodgers is firing, Boobs and Tielemans together, McGinn, Buendia. When have all these guys been fit together? Never.
No.
Like genuinely never. Watkins up top. The defence is like whatever. The Aston Villa defence is always a bit whatever. But when they've got this fire and the rest of the team comes together.
Big time. And Forest just lost to Everton, didn't they? 2-0, I think.
Yeah. I did. Douglas Luiz's revenge match. He's not really scored well since being at Forest. When they put it past him to score one from 30 yards.
Yeah, that's a good point. Really good point.
So watch out for that. Brighton, Burnley, you mentioned this was one of the highest odds of the weekend. Teams are on screen. Good luck to anyone involved in it. Dubravka probably scores well. Do you think Bart can score well?
I mean, historically, you know, if they can keep a clean sheet, Bart somehow does seem to get AA to go along with it. But if there's no clean sheet for Bart, it's curtains, I think. So yeah, I don't know. Prem's so hard to know, man. Like if anyone told you yesterday there'd be 4 draws and 3 of them would be 0-0. You would just have said, shut up. Like, there's just no way, right? Like, with City playing and Liverpool at home to Leeds. Like, come on. It's just a mad league. Like, I don't even know if it is entertaining. As if there's no goals, how can it be? But, I don't know.
That's it. Tottenham, Sunderland here. Tottenham very much in dire straits at the moment. Sunderland in a pretty good place. They'll be going to the new Tottenham Stadium and probably be up for it. Watch out. Isidore to smash. Isidore strikes me as the sort of guy that would be an Arsenal fan. I don't know why.
Isidore, yeah, maybe.
Maybe it's because Nep had the card. I've just got some sort of mad thing in my head where that connection's happened. I've just got in my head. Isidore's an Arsenal fan. Fulham Liverpool's on screen. Not really much to say about it, to be honest with you. Everton Brentford, and again I was talking about this similar to Alaves Oviedo. This is like the attack of the defence stacks here, or the goalkeepers maybe. I think Everton do well. Look at this, by the way. Dwight McNeil, J. Tyler Dibbling and Grealish. Again, Everton have never had that 3 together. I know Ndai's away and probably better than any of them, but that'll be fun. That'll be good for Everton. SO5 wise, McNeil forward card.
Yeah, McNeil. I think he got a DA, didn't he, against Forest as well? I think, you could confidently say maybe Dwight's back to his old tricks. Yeah.
We Everton full team stack. Get that defence. We midfielder. We forward. Grealish could pop. I like it. Bournemouth Arsenal. Oh, ouch! Fidgeting with something and it just hurt me. And yeah, banana skin potential. I think Bournemouth not to be written off. No, they've not had the same year they had last year. Still formidable. Gabriel Jesus walks. Jesus walks is back up front. And Hinchapi really strong. Look at that defence, by the way. Timber, Saliba, Gab, Mag, Hinchapi. Who's getting by that, Harry?
Arsenal do look really good. I'm really convinced by most of the things I'm seeing. But like Rice played right back last game and stuff, didn't he? It was a bit weird. But Rice might be. I think he's injured now with a little knee injury.
That's kind of what I was meaning a minute ago. Because like, what does the right back do for Arsenal? They drop into pockets and they get on the ball and play it around. Like doesn't matter about positions if you're kind of just using the people to the best of their individual quality. You know,
Oh, for
Rice
sure.
played centre back for West Ham, you know, as well. So it's not as if he's.
100%.
I didn't know that, and I'm not like harping or anything. It was just I thought it was a wee connection to points we mentioned there. Newcastle Palace, both the unlikely cup winners from last year, face off. This should be a fun one. Both look quite full strength on top of that as well.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Tough one
Miley
to
in it,
call.
back.
Yeah, Miley's been playing right back for weeks now, actually. Why did I watch Oh, yeah, yeah. I watched Newcastle United a couple of weeks ago where actually United beat them. But yeah, Miley was literally doing what Rice did. It's just like a couple of years ago, I remember well, it still happens now. I think Nancy loves doing it, but false fullbacks where the centre mids go into fullback position and receive the ball as a right back effectively, and then the right back's pushed on the wingers even further, or maybe comes into a pocket and just tries to create an overload. But they're like, I don't know, the new tactic seems to be like just playing a centre mid in right back like from get go, which I guess makes sense, right? Because then you've got all three of your midfielders, can be even higher up if they need to be, instead of one of them dropping in type of thing, right? It's just a numerical advantage thing, but it's definitely like a new thing. I've not really seen this apart from this season, at least, anyway.
Yeah, so I think you're quite right in the first place, but it is a bit of a throwback because it used to be like what we'd see from like Joshua Kimmich back in the day. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Barca had a guy or two they loved doing that with. João Cancelo was quite wild when he was really on form. I don't know if he was quite this position that we're talking about, but it was certainly something different. Zinchenko at City did that kind of shift.
Yeah.
You know? Bits of it, but yeah, it's kind of a Vogue thing. It's kind of maybe coming back in some ways. Livermento, Trippier, and Botman are all in the squad, by the way, so watch out for the right back spot. Livermento and Trippier could be in the picture. Wolves, West Ham. You say Wolves should be feeling good about themselves, Harry, after the Man United game?
I mean, yeah, they gave them a good old go, especially at home to West Ham. Like, I know Wolves have got like literally 3 points, but I don't know. It's so tough to say because West Ham could just turn up here, couldn't they? And Fernandez has been scoring really well. Bowen's obviously Bowen, and on paper you do have to fancy West Ham despite being away. But like I said, Wolves are, I don't know. Wolves did give United problems, but does that mean they give West Ham problems? It's not a direct comparison, is it?
Yeah, good luck forecasting that game. That's all I'm going to say. Right, Harry Boy, you're building some teams. Let's see what you've got cooking there. Oh, actually, right before you do that, we're coming into 2026, of course. We've had a fantastic year in 2025 with channel and deadline show sponsors Play MFL, who are going to go into their 11th season. And it's that time of the show where we hear a wee word from our sponsor. Thanks again, MFL, for everything in 2025. And let's kick on for 2026. MFL Meta Football League is a football management game that takes this genre to the next level. This is an open network online experience where every club, every opponent you play against is managed and operated by another player, by another person. It's your tactics, it's your wit, it's your squad against your opponents. MFL seasons normally run for around 6 weeks, so this isn't a game that comes out every new football season that you need to go and buy a new copy of. So there's never a bad time to open your account and get your club up and running. The only thing you need to buy or to pay for to get up and running to play MFL is your club. You can buy a club pack from MFL directly and it will randomly generate where your club is located, what city and in what country. One of the ways MFL takes this game to the next level is every player you own, you're actually their agent. So any players that you own that you're not going to use in your own squad, you can list on the market for loan, where they can go into another squad, and in return you'll get a percentage, you'll get a cut of any of the prize money that those players help those clubs to win. Sign up by using the link that's in the description of this video or in the pinned comment. You'll directly support me and all the content here at the channel, but by doing so you guarantee yourself the best sign up bonuses available. Boom. Thanks again, everyone. Let's see what you've got cooking, Harry.
Yeah, I was just filling out a little secondary champ team, but I've got most of my stuff. I mean, Prem's not a priority at all, but I've just got a couple of in-seasons that I've collected over the weeks or months, I guess.
Nice. I've got something similar. I maybe try and get off the ground this week. I'll show you that when we get to it, but
a little Scottish little hint to it.
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah, little McGinn. I'm trying to think now. And then I'm actually on the second streak in Ligue 1, which is quite exciting, maybe. So hopefully try and hit that, get on a little run in Ligue 1. And then into La Liga, no runs here apart from obviously got the Super back. So we'll see how that looks. And then challenger, but it's all a bit of a mixed bag, to be honest. As far as, yeah, obviously if Twander was on, I'd like to play Twander, but Carlson could do okay. Little St. Mirren stack with Navarro if he plays for Braga. Excited about the Rays, to be fair. I've got a couple 2D1s. One's getting relegated thanks to Celtic. So yeah, losing that. So 2D2s, 2D1s, little Porto stack, little Heart stack, Benfica with a bit of Sporting in there, and then a little Motherwell Hearts sort of split stack. And then I'm actually, ironically enough, on the third streak in limited challenger. So I'm on the first streak in rare and the third streak in limited just by playing my rares down. So yeah, if we could hit the third streak here, that'd be a nice little $25, I think it is.
Nice.
So yeah, that could be quite fun. 3 teams going out there. Little bit of champ. Little bit of under 23. 2 rares. Captain Cherky. And then what else have I got? Oh, one all-star for now, but I am going to make a couple more. Yeah, before the deadline. I see most of the single league comps are like 4 hours away deadline wise.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Nice.
let's see what I've got. A couple of keepers left. I've got a little lasso there that I crafted a few weeks ago. Let's see what we can put together here.
Wow, I've not actually got much to get into All-Star once I've done all my, or maybe.
I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, I'm not too sure where to go with some of my stuff now, to be honest with you.
I see Vert isn't on to play. I mean, he didn't look that good yesterday, to be fair, so that might be part of it.
I thought Worse was in the mix there, sorry.
I don't know, I just saw him at 40.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Damn it. I missed that myself. Good catch, Harry.
Yeah, gonna leave him out, I think. Porto. Who else have we got? Yeah, I've not got much going on here. Porto.
It's a sticky wicket this time of the game week, isn't it? It's like, squeezing everything in, rotating it around. Who goes here, who goes there?
Yeah, I'm not too confident when I'm getting to these sort of players. Quick play's done, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah. Thanks for the memories, quick play.
Yeah, I struggled, to be fair. Never really got on a run. I got to the third.
I got close one time, and then every other time it was just car crash.
Yeah. Hamstring for Verts, really? Dennis Hammy, is he?
Great news, that is.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, I'm pretty nervous for All-Star because I've not got much outside of Celtic for defence.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think we just roll with it. Tierney Trusty, just hope for those last man tackles and such to come in.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure there'll be a few decent scores just flying around.
Yeah.
You know.
Tierney Trusty. And then, Tedgy. I'll show you what I've got mixing up because I'm still fighting it all. Barry Michelle could be alright. Pepaloo. Yeah, I'm running really thin on options to this point. Yeah, I think Baranashea, Teji, Celtic defence stack, Kaito Nakamura up front, and then fifth man, who still looks good that's not used. McGregor's and Dyson's. Engels even. Yeah, I might play an Engels in here because he's a set piece taker. That kind of logic came to me before. Didn't really get me all the way over the line, but
definitely meriting that.
Yeah, I'll take the set. Well, maybe I take Dyson because he loves playing Rangers. I'm going to take Dyson. He loves playing Rangers.
Tim says, best wishes to all. What are your plans for the rest of the season with the World Cup in mind? I don't know. World Cup wise, I'm not really. I don't know. We don't even know what they're going to do for the World Cup, do we? So, like, you know, if they come out with, like, not a new scarcity, but like a World Cup series of cards, and it, you know, not to say that's been like said to be happening, but you know, on the off chance they do, like, it doesn't really matter what you. I know you can play classics and whatever, you can do stuff, but you know what I mean. Like, something could just pop out of the woodwork where planning just like kind of evaporates anything that you've done previously. But no, I'm just happy to roll into what's been going on already. To be honest, you know, sort of. I think I've got everything. Not everything I want, I guess, but like in Challenger, I can't see me really having to buy much at this point. It's just about, can I, build things at the right time in the right streaks and whatever. For example, I crafted an Odegaard a couple of months, like a month and a half ago, or whatever, and just sort of sat on him, like in rare that is, and I ended up selling him a couple game weeks ago because I was like, I don't really need an Odegaard. I haven't got a good enough team around him to warrant it, and obviously, lo and behold, he ends up smashing the week I sell him.
As is always the case.
Of course. But no, I've just... Any crafts that I get from leagues that, like, I just kind of don't really have a footprint in at this point. Like, I don't know if I'm going to get a footprint in by now. Like, I feel like I'm just behind, like... For example, I know I started Bundesliga, but let's just say, I craft the Kimmich. It's like, okay, wow. But can I really utilize that card really without, going sort of balls deep? Probably not. So it's like, Sigurd asks, why aren't you using a Guerd?
Me?
Yeah.
Why am I? Oh no, I don't know actually. 0%.
He comes up as 0, doesn't he?
Yeah, that must have caught me. Good catch. Yeah, he goes in the top team. Good catch. Drop Tierney. We'll keep Trusty there for the LMNT. I wonder if there's anyone else I've overlooked there, by the way.
It's tricky, yeah, those...
Tolu? Yeah, maybe I should be playing him.
Tolu. They had a good game. Or a decent game.
Just the fear I've got with Celtic defenders is penalties and red cards and errors. And, it's a derby, so if something's going to go wrong, it will go wrong, It's not going to... like, oh, he scored 44 and we're raging, it'll be like 10, Aguerd's a great shout, but thanks for the catch there. Whoever said that, sorry. Oh, there it is. I see it now. Great catch. And then I guess I can put the higher XP Tierney into this one. And I've got another D1 to build. And then, I was going to go Celtic Bad Batch with this one because Welsh, St Mirren, and Julienne, Montpellier are kind of usable. And then just go, screw it. We'll play O'Reilly in midfield since he's meant to play against Nantes. Kuhn has got a double game week up front. Nice. So I kind of fancy doing this. And then who else would I have for the Bad Batch? I've got Iwata, who was in for... Iwata was actually on for right back at Birmingham.
No way.
On that conversation you were just having.
John McGinn?
He's not... No, I'm looking for Celtic collection.
Oh, got you.
West Brom away to Leicester. Don't know if that's that good for Mikey, but he'll play. Who else do we have? Midfield can be the tough spot. Iwata is safe. Johnson's a bit more exciting. Yeah, Johnson or Iwata. Iwata's at home at Birmingham. Home at Coventry, top of the table. So he'll probably have a lot of defensive work on his hands. West Brom away to Leicester. Do we think Mikey Johnson can get a decisive?
He could. Yeah, Leicester are a bit weird. They're not exactly amazing. Like they'll concede and stuff.
Let's check the form table in the Championship. Form last five. Where's Leicester? 2-3. Okay, and they were playing
Identical.
West Brom. Oh yeah, they are identical. Yeah. So Leicester are at home last five. What are we looking at? They've done better. Away from home, West Brom last five.
The
Oh,
worst
bottom.
in the league.
Yeah, we're not touching that then. And then Birmingham are at home to Coventry. So let's see Birmingham at home L5. They've not lost. That's good. And away L5 was Coventry, wasn't it? Where's Coventry? They're normally quite high in the table. Maybe
They're,
went
they're
on
eighth.
eighth. Only won one in the last five away from home overall. Last five. Final thing to look at: Coventry mid-table, Birmingham. Wow, bottom. Yeah, I think I'd maybe just put a Wata in there, just for the triple. Let's put a Wata in there, and then the last man for extra. Have I maybe got? I think Kyogo was on to play. Maybe I stick him in for the banter.
Yeah.
Because everyone's been giving him it tight online, because he can't score since he left Celtic.
He literally hasn't scored a goal, has he?
No, I don't think so. Maybe he scored one for Birmingham, like total.
That's crazy. Zhao, I'm pretty sure Kai Wagner has gone to Birmingham. I could be
Yeah,
a little bit wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure he's gone.
yeah. I'm maybe going to go Kyogo and Mikey Johnson. Actually, maybe just mix that up a bit. Getting our decisive in there. Just swing for the fences.
Yeah.
Captain O'Reilly for the banter. Or Captain Kuhn. That's Captain Bain.
Baniac.
He won All-Star, Harry. Am I mad for playing a team like that?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. Maybe I should play it into the D2. Who have I got left? I'd have Mitov away to Falkirk. I've still got a Tierney. I've got Talaverov. I've got Marmol. Who's Marmol playing? Second away to 21st. Oh. Yeah, let's delete that Bad Batch team. We'll make it again for D2, but let's go Mitov. Where the hell did he go? Mitov. I've got a Tierney. Oh yeah, I've got Marmol. Tierney Marmol, is that what we're doing with this one? Maybe I go Marmol. Oh yeah, let's go Marmol Talaverov. That's fun. Marmol Talaverov. Not that much better standard than what I had in originally, but there's Stu Bomb. He could be useful in D1 level. McGinn, not great, is he? Yeah, midfield's kind of shabby for me. Is Pepelu going to play?
Someone says, I'm starting Sorare today. Would you go for a classic all-star team or rather
No.
an in-season team? And if so, what competition would you recommend? Hard to say in the sense of like I don't know what like your background is in knowledge-wise in leagues if you know what I mean. But contender and challenger are the cheapest, aren't they, Quinny? You'd probably say on paper.
Yeah.
In a way, well, in actually probably most ways. But then that requires like knowing things about the Portuguese league or the Scottish league, which if you do, great. That obviously gives you a head start in a way. But yeah, classics not something that you should like focus on. I wouldn't say if you're coming into this game and wanting to actually have a decent amount of fun and a sweat. Like you've got to jump into in season realistically. That's obviously where the streaks are at, and you only have to pick 5 players, not 7. But yeah, if it's Prem, Prem comes with the territory of yeah, it's just a very hard league to predict from a fantasy football perspective, really. And then you've got La Liga, which is obviously dominant by the Barças and Reals. Sadly, same for Bundesliga. I guess a bit more spread out. There's a lot more teams that can punch. You've got Ligue 1 with your PSGs and Marseilles, and there's some other teams that could maybe do a bit for you. But yeah, I think challenge contender probably the most fun, I would say, and best bang for your buck if you can sort of find your way into one of those. I like Challenger personally more than Contender. Contender's a bit tricky right now. One, it's not even on this weekend, but two, you've just got like Bundes 2, haven't you? You've got League, French League 2, or whatever, yeah, and then Croatia. But then you've got all like the Argentinian league coming back at some point, and the Mexican league, and I think you've got to be in the depths of Sorare, I think, before jumping into Contender, unless you're from one of those sort of countries and know the stuff. If I was coming in just raw, like I'm not going into Contender without knowing anything.
Yeah. Contender's a tough one. I just find it hard to spend money on a classic strategy. Like you say, you'll end up with classic cards eventually.
Right.
So don't rush into them, and unless they're mad cheap or you need them as the classic kicker. But I wouldn't build a classic strategy. I don't think that's a good start to have, or a good base to run with. I went with Captain Kuhn second time. Pick one comp and try and build out 4 teams. That's definitely base camp step 1. Get one strategy up and running, full complement of guys, good. And again, like 4 teams, like what it's like, Harry, with different strategies. You've got some of them. All 4 of your teams are really tough to pick, all really good level. Some of them, team maybe 2, but definitely 3 and 4 are going to be mints. And you're just furnishing team 1 every week. Get the best
100%.
options in there. So whatever your 4 teams looks like will be different at different stages, different budgets and time and whatever.
And like, don't try and make all 4 teams equal in the sense like one, like team built number 1 should be the best on paper, right? Like you shouldn't try and like put the guy that probably should definitely be in team 1 but play him in team 2 to even them out. Like don't even things out. Like go all in on one team and then work your way down. Don't I wouldn't say spreading your like best players thinly is a good idea personally.
Yeah.
For the most part.
I'm with you there.
But like, you don't have to get 4 teams straight away. The goal should be to try and get 4 teams eventually. But yeah, definitely stick to one comp, whether that is Challenger, whether that is Contender, Premier Liga, Bundesliga, Liga. And then just sort of build out from there. And then next season you'll naturally have some classic players, which you can use in obviously classic comps, but you can use one classic in season this year, so you don't have to buy 5 in seasons for one team. You can just buy 4.
Yeah.
Seems like there's been quite a few new people today, Quinny, hasn't there? I don't know.
It's the season for picking up a new game for sure.
Yeah. Great to see.
Oh, I've got a giveaway D1 limited.
Oh,
this
really?
weekend. Yeah. It might be a bit Celtic-y, but so we might not win anything. But it's fun to see we've got that open to us this game week. Right, let's go for it. Hatate, McGregor. Do we have another Engels we've not used yet? I think we've used both the Engels, haven't we? Yeah. What about McKeown's? Have we used all of our McKeown's yet? No, we've not. There's a McKeown. Up front, we still have a Dyson we can use. And then who else do we expect to play? Ralston? Do I have another Ralston lying around? Trusty. McGren. Yang. Oh, well, I've only got one Ralston out the vault. Let's just put the Yang in. Who to captain? Let's go with Dyson. For Challenger or Contender. Yeah. I think Challenger's the most fun region I've played in a long time because I really like the teams I've kind of diced up with. Like I've ended up working Fenerbahce with Celtic and I've then got a little slither of Porto. Then I've got even less. I've got like 2 Benfica guys and like 2 Galatasaray guys. Mm-hmm. And I've got like 1 guy from Hearts, 1 guy from Aberdeen, 1 guy from Hibs. And I really like the way I build my teams. I just have fun with it most weeks. Good options and whatnot. So I really like Challenger. Good level teams, generally, and quite forecastable more often than not. This is the thing I was building into, Harry. So I've been doing a few other things on the channel strategy-wise recently, as some of you will know. I've been buying cheap Prem in-season rares to fill the limited team in. Some of them have been Scottish, a wee bit of World Cup, looking down the road kind of thing. But I got my first Premier League goalkeeper in over the Christmas period. I got the classic Kelleher that's in the same collection as my green and white Ben Doak that I've got.
Nice.
So I've got that, which is cool. It's the only Premier League keeper collection-wise that's on my radar this season. I finally got him in at the price. And I just feel this team, Unal is the one stuck out here because he's not actually going to start. He might come off the bench, but it's against Arsenal. McGinn will play. Hickey's expected to play. Nemeka's expected to play. And I've got 20 quid in the wallet, Harry. I was looking around and I was thinking, so I've got Robbo, Christie. They're not going to play. Unal's not going to play. Araujo's moving to Celtic. Don't really have anything in there. And I was looking, Harry, I was either contemplating a De Kuiper or a Truffert, just for their spiky nights, you know, and the price point they're at. Or I was looking at Nathan Patterson, who's 4 quid in Scottish and likely to play this weekend.
Patterson's playing. Yeah, you'd have Patterson against
Kelleher, yeah.
Against Kelleher and Hickey. Not that matters, but I mean, for cheap purposes, I think the Patterson kind of makes sense.
But will I hit 400 points? Is then the other thing I ask myself before I spend any money. Like,
probably not.
Yeah,
it's tough, isn't it? You need 2 or 3 like really good cards, I think, to think about hitting that 400.
Like, if we got a Brentford kind of clean sheet stack thing here, Captain McGinn, Nemeka just say does a 60, best case scenario. I kind of need somebody that could do a 70 or an 80, which is why I thought the Kuiper's not nailed. Truffert's playing Arsenal, so it's not as if they're like, oh yeah, they would work and it'll be definitely fun. You know, I could buy them and shit. You know,
right?
So, yeah, that's what I was kind of weighing up. I was looking at Welsh as well. Not Welsh, sorry, Brooks. Nice and cheap.
Yeah, Brooksy's on to play, I think, this week.
So yeah, that's kind of what I was kind of weighing this up. If I don't do it, by the way, I've got another goalkeeper. Actually, I've not used yet. I've got much players to go around it. What do you think? Anyone watching this? How long have we got? Half an hour? If you had, I know the deadline for this is actually longer, but what's the budget? 20 quid. It's like £19.50.
20 quid in the Prem.
In season.
And it can be any position.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I don't think I care about position at all. Let's drop it to like 20 quid. The only problem with this page is this. Sorry, you go.
Go on. I was saying Tavernier is 21 quid.
I can't really buy somebody with that last name.
Yeah, I thought that might be a problem.
Sorry, guys.
What about Brennan Johnson? Just moved to Palace.
Oh, can he play this weekend, but will he?
Don't think so, no. Yeah, shouldn't be able to this weekend. Cunha, Kolumwani, 20 quid. Baleba. Ooh, Savio at 26. I know he's not like... Yeah. 30 Kadioglu?
Kind of meh.
A little bit meh. Bernardo. Am I playing my Slatteries? I've got him in a few places, but I haven't really prioritized it. Like, I've got him in super rare somewhere. I don't know if I've played him in rare. I'll have to have a little look.
Shouts with Magassa and Welbeck in the chat as well.
Fulkrug. What about like an Anton Statch or something to go with Nemeka? A little DA. He's on corners and free kicks and everything. I don't know, to be honest, but I can't imagine he's expensive.
Being at Leeds, you'd hope not.
Oh, maybe he is. There's only 1 up, so yeah, that doesn't help. Yeah. 3 days ago he was 24 quid. I guess now he's 39 quid.
Brendan Aronson's 7 quid.
Yeah, Aronson's... Yeah, that could be it. I know he's not great, like, but he's all right.
We love a wee bit of Brendan.
Yeah.
Ishmael Assar? Oh, he's away. Oh, damn it. I'll definitely buy that. He's away.
Diego Gomez, people are saying.
The Brighton guy, is he good?
I think he has had a couple of scores, yeah.
Magassa is class. Is
He
he?
had a couple. 100.
Check out Magassa. Who's this we're looking at? Gomez? Yeah, I'm not mad for that.
No one's graph's going to look great are they at 20 quid. Yeah, his
Ken.
looks okay.
Was he
Magassa
a
does
mid?
look good. Yeah.
That's all right.
Tren as well. Tren's in the chat. Tren, do Quinny a deal.
I want a West Ham card though. Is the next? I don't know. I'm just being a negative, haven't I? But I don't know. I said that's the thing about the Prem. There's not much. I'm pure like, oh, I'd love a. The first player I looked at was Adam Wharton, but he's like 60 quid. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, what about Kamada? Is he on to play for Palace? I'd take a Kamada. Where's Palace? Palace or Newcastle? Nah, no Kamada in the team. Wonder why he's injured or something.
I think he's injured, yeah.
That's a nightmare. Yeah, he's out. Like guy like that, Brendan Aronson, Ao Tanaka. You know, I was just looking for wee guys that were fun. I couldn't really find them. There's not much in the Prem where. Douglas Luiz, I don't mind him either. 14 quid. Maybe I'll get Douglas Luiz. He's been scoring mints. James Hill. Stroik. Nah, not. I don't know. I can't need to buy guys I like. I'm not one. I can't even just buy guys on L5s and stuff like that. I find that quite hard, to be honest.
Prem's weird, isn't it? Like, Prem is just boring, man. I don't care.
It's not boring. I've been thinking about this quite a lot over the last week because of the Wilfred Nancy type stuff, as well as maybe just even myself, like what we kind of do, like, talking about football without having played at the top level and all that kind of caper. And like the Premier League, especially, or the very top end of football, we've had conversations similar to this before, but for me, it's like F1, you know, and like we've all got driver's licenses, we all know how to drive a car fast and stuff like that, but it's not the same as driving F1 cars, you know. And it's that same kind of thing where you've got an idea of the concept of what people are up to, you know, accelerating and braking and all that kind of stuff, but it's not you know, it's just a totally different universe. And that's what I think the Premier League is like, where the Premier League is like F1, you know, like it's just a different level on the pressure, the physicality, the expectation, the sporting kind of element of it all, you know.
100%. I just mean from like a Sorare perspective, I find it boring, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not from like an IRL necessarily, although it's not a great watch, but I just think from Sorare, like there's just not that many amazing like great scores, and nobody's necessarily unearthed or anything, you know, like there's no secrets in the Prem, you know.
Yeah. It's hard to get that, isn't it? Unless you get them incoming.
Yeah, unless you get them incoming, for sure. I don't know, I just can't get up for it. It's weird. Let's see.
Sancho. Has he been playing well for Villa?
I don't know. Look at that. Highest average score Premier League players. Jamal Simpson Pussi's is third. Yeah. Love it.
It comes up on my thing all the time.
Prices are pretty low, by the way, I feel like. I don't know. I just look at that and go, Bruno at 300 quid. I know he's injured, but
Some prices are in a good spot now.
look at that. You can't even do highest price anymore. I swear you could. So yeah, you got Sub. Harold. Go on the boy. Philip.
Yeah, Sancho started against Arsenal. I'm pretty sure I've seen people saying that he's been looking good. He's £7. I like Sancho. If he was to come back to life. Then maybe buy Sancho for £7 and just go screw it. I don't mind that.
Is he going to get like minutes sort of thing this weekend?
It's 50-50 to start.
Okay, that's not terrible.
Yeah, Prem's just not get many. Like, yeah, I'm so glad I got that guy. The whole idea is obviously a craft, maybe a good card I can keep and build onto that stack, that little strategy thing. But yeah, there's not much of that price point. I'm maybe just shopping too budgety to get anything worth having. But
yeah, like Bernardo Silva, I know he doesn't score well, but he's £26.
I like Bernie a lot. Yeah, but he's
Scores are terrible, aren't they?
just not getting enough decisives. He is fine. But Bernardo Silva used to be the guy that would trap in with like 25 decisives a year, you know.
Yeah.
And it would just be hard to work out when he was playing. Now he's playing all the time, and decisives aren't really coming. Get Sancho and pray he goes back to Dortmund. That'd be a good move. I don't know if it'd help me this weekend right enough, but yeah, I'm kind of half tempted by a few guys, but none of them I'm like, oh yeah, that'll make my team fun. Guy I can afford and I like and I'd have bought anyway. Oh, I think I found it. I think I found it. I don't think he's going to play, but I'm almost certainly actually going to buy him right now. Yeah, Harvey Barnes.
Oh, the conversional Scott.
Yeah, I'm buying Harvey Barnes. That's what I'm doing. Trent's got one, so we'll buy it from Trent. Give us a wee. Is it not my screen? It's on. Sorry, there we go. But Harvey Barnes, get in the club.
Go on the half.
I think he's 50-50 with Ballon d'Or Jacob Murphy to start.
Nice.
He might start, he might not. I'm not really too bored about that at this point. We'll just slide him in here, but because he was somebody that was on the, he's somebody I would have bought anyway. Is in the price, and screw it. Let's throw this team together. Captain McGinn. There we go. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I like that. Trends after my Yamal. Would you trade your super? I would trade it for 10,000 limited ones. So give me 10,000 limiteds. Yamals.
I don't think Tielemans is cheap, but
He can't be cheap.
yeah,
No chance.
90 quid. Yeah, thought that. Right, if I finished, I'm not even sure if I finished building all my Prem teams. Actually, looking at that, yeah, I've only got 2 Prem teams. I've got one more to build. We've got the rare. I've got my first rare Prem team. Got my main limited team, which is going back to D1. I've got a team going back to D2, which both look quite good. But I think the last one's going to be quite mince with the options I've got remaining. So I've got Lamans against Leeds. Yeah, I don't have a defender. That's the problem. Maybe got a wee bit of money left over. Maybe I'll go buy a wee limited. Yeah, I don't get a midfielder either, actually. Cristantis Uche maybe comes off the bench. Paqueta's maybe fit, isn't he? But yeah, I've just maybe got a wee XP farmer here. I'll just throw out. Yeah, just like Rob one for the XP. Or actually, do I need to? If that's a shite team anyway. Captain Paqueta in case he's fit. In season limited, Harry.
10,000 in season Yamals. Let's see if Trent got rid of the. Oh, of course he has. Trent, why would you do that?
What do you do?
He had like 3 super rare Pedris, and one of them I really wanted because it's the 1 of 10 of like my Yamal collection.
Ah, they've been beauty.
Someone's done him for him. Oh, no, Trent, why? Why?
Man's going to make a dollar, Harry.
I don't think it was this one either. No. Come on, Tren. That's the 2 of 10. Let's have a look. 2 of 10. 9 of 10. There we go. 7 days ago. No. Wow. Firmin plus some money.
Not
for
bad.
Pedri and Kabasi as well.
I always buy yours, Trent. I always buy people's. If I see you in the chat, doesn't matter if you're a trader or a person. If I know your name and I see you've got one listed, if it's £1 more expensive, it's 50p. I'll just buy the persons I know. Because I know what it's like when you're trying to sell something on the market. Less so with Trent because he's a trader, but just general private accounts. I always try and spread the money where it will be. Oh, Quinny bought my card. Nice. You know, I hope that happens. You know.
I'm sure you had. Oh, Pranksy. No. Why is everyone. Oh, okay. That was 2 years ago. 7
Was the number
days.
one you said?
Yeah, it was that one, but he had another one as well. He had 3, I'm sure. Pedri. Maybe not. 5 days ago. Oh, there we go, yeah. Let's see if it was this one, and it was. Look at that. Trent just made 3 grand on 2 Pedris. Wow.
Trent will get you a new one.
Thank you, Trent. Oh, actually, Trent, you can do me a favor, maybe. You ready, Trent? It's kind of a big favor as well. Can we swap Christiansons? I have the 2 of 10. I'm pretty sure you have the... Yes, you do have the 1 of 10. He's out injured. It would just help me on my collection bonus a little bit. Although I wouldn't feel the effect straight away because I would lose the 30 days, but that's fine. Come on, Trent.
Trent's a good guy. He'll say aye to that.
Come on. Straight swap, Trent.
Is that Rafinha cheap to you?
Let me see.
Is that not the same kind of price as like in-season Bruno? No, it's double. Sorry.
Lewan's like 100 quid. Ooh, Romeo, 25 quid.
Where's he even playing? Not that you probably care, but
I don't actually know. I swear he went back to someone. Yeah. I did have that. Was it that Ilky I had?
Trent says send it, mate.
Oh, Trent, you are a darling. Let's do it. I won't get any benefit right now, but I will get like 20 more points maybe, I think.
Aye. Number one's
At
like
some point.
I think it's like the equivalent of being first owner, is the way it is in my head. If you get like a number one or something like that, you know, it kind of makes up for the first owner bonus.
100%. Trent is a legend. Trent is a legend. Boom.
Sorry, Rude, if the chat seems behind a bit. I think the stream time for me and Harry, I think it's like a minute, it's 30 seconds to a minute. I think the what do you call that again?
Was it like the lag?
It is lag, but there's a name for it. There's like a streamy name for it.
Happy New Year. Thank you, Trent. Oh, that message was sent 10 minutes ago. That's weird.
Is ultra low, which means we should be really quick. And also maybe we're a wee bit slow in reading the messages a wee bit when we're chatting on buying and stuff. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I did try and get, because you what's his name, Gooey or whatever his name is, Mark Gooey. He's
sorry.
Oh, Trent did it. What a legend. Look, Quinny.
Boom.
I've already actually got 10 more points already. That's amazing. So I will have 30 more points eventually, right? Because I'll get 20 Okay, so I'm close to getting
20 more
20,
points.
20 more points until I get the badge and 2%.
Yeah.
How are we going to do that?
There'll be 10 more
Trent.
for the badge. I forgot the super rare one has changed since I last had super
Yeah, it's a
rares.
bit different, isn't it now?
Hmm.
Like I ideally need this player here because he's a rookie, but I'm
Hardest
pretty
one to get,
sure,
maybe.
yeah, YNWA owns him, and yeah, Pranksy has one, but he won't get rid of it. Luke's a member. I don't think Luke will get rid of that because he's got 6%. Jesus,
That's a full Barca rig.
wow.
Max
And
is
this
out, super
is
rare at 6.
yeah, and this is what's it called? Mark.
Yeah, you never walk alone.
Yeah, that won't be happening. Thank you so much, Trent, though.
Felix. Felix could be cheap.
Yeah, Felix maybe. I guess I could just buy Oriel Romeo, right?
Yeah.
I'd get him maybe cheaper than that. That could be one. Um,
What was Gundogan again? You can kind of use him, can you not?
yeah, Gundo. I actually had this card, like not 1 of 10. I had like the 7 or something, and sold him
Oh, it's
start of the
one as
season.
well.
Yeah, this one's a 1. I don't want to. I'm not spending that much though. But he is a good card. Like,
You can send an offer for 40 quid or something, you know?
yeah, yeah, it wouldn't be terrible. Would not be terrible.
Because
Sergi.
you would get the same from Christensen from that Gundogan, which would be 90 points.
Yeah. I wonder what heck, because this guy's injured now, isn't he, Hector Fort? I wonder if there's a little play here. Oh, look at that. He's got him in his vault. Oh, of course, Luke has one. Luke's the under 23 GOAT.
Yes,
He
two
has
cards. He's
everyone. Like, actually everyone.
one rare for token.
Like, look at all the. Look at that. Esteval.
Super rare rookies. What a life.
Yeah, he lives and breathes U23, like, just monsters.
Nice. I really like that top page.
Look at that, like rookie Vuskovic.
That's fun. The cat
See,
super's pretty nice, isn't it?
how weird is that? You can do highest price on someone's gallery, but you can't do it on the market.
Interesting. The highest
Look at
price they
that.
paid for something, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, chicken. Yeah, he's got the
Probably
exact
vacant.
same Yamal. Mbappe.
Nice. Nice collection.
Owen Beck. What happened to fucking Owen Beck?
Trying to get a Rafinha for you, Harry.
Yeah, Trent does have a Rafinha, but like I just wouldn't be able to use him. You know, I wouldn't play him in in-season La Liga because I don't have another keeper, and I don't play Champ Super, so it would be like a real, like stupid card for me to own
Fair.
in many ways. As much as it'd be cool to have one.
Rafa Yamal double striker feels fun, but
But I'd need an in-season one.
oh, of course, yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Or a
In season.
unique, which is not happening.
Aye, fair.
Yeah. But yeah, big backs.
I've also Harry got my first under 23 team of the season going out
No way, first of the season.
with
You
a
must.
actual under 23
Oh, a
goalkeeper.
keeper. Who's the keeper?
I got the boy in the Sociedad collection that plays in La Liga 2.
Oh, yeah.
It's a bit of a throwaway team. Just thought, hey, well, why not? We've got him. Because this is a guy who's not got many cards. He's always like stupidly priced for how, like, who he is and stuff, you know? So I was
Yeah.
thinking, like, it might even been Trent that had him, by the way. I got him a few days ago.
Nice.
Basil.
Yeah. That's interesting. Trent says, how do you need the 1 of 10 Pedri, or is that the good card? Or is the good card enough? Right season. No, I don't need the 1 of 10. It's just obviously, it's nicer for the bonuses and whatever. Thing is, there's a tricky one again. Well, no, the difference with Pedri is I could play him in under 23 Super Rare. With like Rafinha, I couldn't, obviously. So I obviously could find a reason to own a Pedri Super Rare.
But what about next year? because you won't have
Well, yeah.
they'll all be classic. And then do you play Champ Classic Super next year?
Yeah, I could do next year, yeah, as long as Escandel's still at what's it
He's not
called?
been relegated. Yeah.
Yeah, because he could get relegated easily. So that's another issue. Not that I'm worried about that, but yeah, that's definitely something to think about.
Trent is going out the extra
Going for
mile
me.
here for you, Harry boy. He's
Yeah, I
trading the
mean,
money he's got. He's getting
I
you.
know. I mean, I can't promise I'm gonna come up with the funds to have this Pedri because he's like 1,500 quid, I think, at this stage in the season. So you don't need to try too hard, Trent. Honestly, I was only messing, but I appreciate you shopping around. But no, I'm not that desperate for a Pedri because I can't really play him in season. If I had a keeper, maybe I'd think about it. Another keeper. People are flying around for Moldovan.
Yeah. He's been back up somewhere this year.
I've got his in season super. He's at Oviedo, but he's loads. I've been getting so many offers on him because I think he's moving, but I don't know
Right.
where yet. But I think he's moving.
Nice.
Well, yeah, look at that. Someone paid 50. Well, the same price I played mine, but someone bought him. So yeah, I think he is on his way somewhere.
Nice. Well, we have a wee peek. Moldovan.
Yeah.
Transfer.
His loan has
that's not
been
good.
cancelled.
It's not a good search term. Moldovan transfer.
He's linked with Spezia and Bruges.
If he goes to Spezia, will you play him in Champ? Or will you just sell it?
Well, no,
No, you'd be
they're two,
Challenger.
aren't they? Yeah. No, it'd be
Oh,
contender, wouldn't it?
Challenger? Serie A?
Spezia are in the bottom one, aren't they?
Oh, Spezia B, of course. Yeah, sorry, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Ignore me.
So I don't know what I just sell him. I think, to be honest, because yeah, I've got no exposure to a contender super rare. If I'm being honest,
Yeah, I get that.
who's their keeper? Mascardi.
Somebody's.
Well,
What's Tim saying? Tim. Can someone from the chat maybe answer my last question? Where is it? If it's about using internationals and regions, it won't work. I think that might be the case.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
D1 says managed to get his first podium this season, Quinny. Second in Challenger First Division. Wow, that's amazing.
Buzz. And I think that was a big streak weekend for you as well.
Really, D1 is huge. Yeah.
Yeah, D1's a big podium to sit
Oh, they
on.
reckon he is going to Bruges. Wow. Okay.
Oh, so there, Josh, tested what we discussed earlier. Classic Unique doesn't work as in seasons for rare or limited.
Yeah,
That's kind of
a bit
naff,
weird.
isn't it?
It is really, isn't it? 'Cause if you're going to say it's an in-season super rare, then why can't it be an in-season rare? You know, I
Yeah.
don't think it surely doesn't do much harm.
It's definitely whale problems, right? But
Yeah,
still,
it is whale problems.
if you want to give the Unique that MasterCard feeling,
Look at that. Arajo now, 600 quid someone's listed. After,
somebody bought it, mate, for 76.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, whether it's was it Ethan that bought that one? Yeah, it was 75 quid. Unless Chu went for the same.
Good
He's
hustle,
still
mate.
under 23. Mad that.
He was a big talent when he first popped onto the scene.
He really was.
I'm pretty sure, if memory serves me right, he was in the Barca Academy as like a kid
So,
and then broke through at LA and then they signed him back.
so I've got intel on this because my best mate works for Barcelona Residence Academy in the US, and he was in the US Barca Academy. So it's like a residential thing. They do send players over to La Masia and stuff now and again, but like, and it is connected to a degree. But I think he maybe did go over to the actual Barca one at some point, but he came through like Arizona's Barca Residential Academy. As did Caden Clark, who was at Leipzig.
Nice.
Yeah, they've had a couple come through. They've had a
It's
couple.
only a good hustle if he sells it. Indeed, indeed. But between
Well,
McBride's and a few other people, I'm sure somebody will want that card for more than 76
yeah,
quid.
yeah, 100%. How much is the cheapest uniques you can buy right now? 20 quid? 10 quid? 50, yeah, 10 quid.
Joe Lewis.
Joe Lewis. I've still got my 1 of 100 Aberdeen.
Maxime Chanot.
Chanel.
None of them are usable at all, are they? A Red X City.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not the use you really want to be Heermans, 60 quid. Jackson Newell.
He used to be halfway okay for a minute, didn't he?
Yeah, he used to be okay.
Barrios, the same. Red X now, though.
Andrew Shinney.
Shinny. 66 quid. Fucking hell.
Is that Graham's brother?
I think so. I don't know. Shinnies and Devlins, it felt like there was 12 of each in the league for a while. Felt like every team had a fucking Devlin or a Shinny somewhere. I think it was just the same ones, like Nicky Devlin and both the Shinnies. I think they just played for like different teams like 3 or 4 years in a row, and it just always felt like, to me anyway, the Shinnies and Devlins everywhere.
This looks okay. I don't know whether he's like still gonna play and stuff, but
Morishige, how old is he now?
I don't know, probably 36 maybe. 30, 37 maybe. Yeah, he's probably done, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, I don't
Morata's
mind
not a
it.
bad one there.
Yeah, Morata.
He's a blue Red X fiend, but you need to watch out for.
Yeah.
Currently at Como, under playing with Cesc, so you probably think he's going to get a tune there at some point.
Unai Nunez, who's this?
Plays for Verona, very good. Was
Wow.
good at Celta, ball playing centre back.
Interesting.
Sadalek on the blue X.
Mark O'Hara plays for St Mirren still. Well, doesn't play. Yeah, Saturday.
How did we get onto unique shopping, Harry?
In season. Wow.
Ooh, Pavicic,
I don't know how we got here, to be honest.
Sam Vines. It's like memory lane, all of these cards, isn't it? Diego
I
Valdez.
know. Sandro Ramirez. He was pretty good for a while.
I think what have you listed him for there? Like 3x. I would just keep him up there till he plays and stuff. People will come to you soon enough. As soon as he starts playing, offers will arrive. I would just kind of set something up in your mind like, oh, what's the best case I say 3x on something like that. You know, you paid 75 if you sold it for around 250 before fees. Like, that's all right.
Yeah. I'd wait for a little game or so though. I think that could, if he
Yeah.
plays and just rips, then people are just gonna there's just FOMO added into that then, isn't there? Whereas if you sell before he plays, you might miss out on. Now, of course, if he flops first game, then it's an issue. But see who the first game is. I would say,
There's no buy option on the loan, just for clarity as well.
Wow.
So it's not like, we do tend to close a lot of the loans that we like. Adamida was a bit of a problem one because we never done a buy agreement with Norwich either. That's why we spent so much money on him. But Bernardo, Vickers, Jota, a bunch of them down the years where we love a loan with a buy and try before you buy. It's a very Celtic approach. But there's no buy option on this one.
Right.
And if he does play well for us and goes to the World Cup, it's very unlikely he's coming back to Celtic.
100%.
Could easily end up in La Liga again or something,
Mm-hmm.
Nancy's confirmed he's in the squad. Deadline's in, by the way.
Yeah, we are in.
And Araujo didn't come in as a Celtic card in the lineup builder, so I've not got him anywhere. Maybe would I maybe get him into a wee arena?
You maybe could have got him into under 23, no? In a weird way.
Oh, maybe could have, yeah. I think he was there for U23, you're right. But I went with Keelan Adams and Lawal.
So going back to what the unique situation, Quinny, right? You can get the in-season Araujo for 100. Well, 3 people are selling him. I could get him for 100 quid on instant buy. 91 quid, sorry, on instant buy. So
yeah, you're going to compete with that, aren't you?
Yeah, the unique isn't much more expensive than that, really. And I know you get the 20%, but I wouldn't say it's worth more than.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that's sadly the gauge. It's probably, I'd say max is 200 quid, but I wouldn't pay 200 quid for it personally.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's
like I
that
could
reward
see
bonus
someone.
element that's the kicker, isn't it? If
Yeah,
you're a
if you
Celtic
think.
stacker, you fancy you're going to win when it hits.
But the issue is like McBride's going to play Nygren over Araujo realistically, isn't he? I know he has multiple teams. Like I'm not saying, but like
Mm-hmm.
you can play two classic uniques and you get 40%, but you can't do that if you're going to play a classic super. So it gets a bit tricky.
Yeah.
I'd say 200 is like his max. I would say right now as we speak. If he plays and smashes, obviously that could change and these
If
get
you get a,
scooped up and
if you get a good wee L2, L3, yeah,
yeah,
price changes quick, man.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Oi, oi, oi. But yeah, this isn't the deadline. Thanks to everyone who's
Look
tuned in
good.
today. Good luck to everyone.
Yeah.
Harry, good luck to yourself as well, my man. Hope it's a big one
Yeah.
for you.
I appreciate it, mate. Good luck to you as well. And yeah, good luck to everyone at home if you're on any punchy streaks, unlike me. And you,
Yeah.
I guess, Quinny, we're at the bottom of the barrel again, aren't we?
We need to get going again. It's New Year.
know.
We need to get up and running. Absolutely
Yeah,
love
we'll
it.
do it.
Thanks everyone who tuned in for the first deadline show of the year. Good fun. Kind of felt like we got quite chill quite quick at the back end there, just with teams getting done and whatever. But good luck to you all. I wish you all the best of luck. There's a bunch of Streak 4, Streak 5 action going on around everywhere. So good luck to everyone for that. And yeah, stay out of trouble and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care, everyone.